Next video. In today's video I will show you how to upload an image to Amazon AWS S3 bucket without using any third-party library, like just normal libraries like HTTP and image picker, those kind of libraries. And firstly I want to specify that like I have seen a lot of libraries on pub.dev, like they directly connect your Flutter app with AWS S3 bucket, which I feel is completely wrong, because if you want to connect to AWS S3, it requires a secret access key as well as a key ID, this kind of stuff should not be present inside your client app. If they are leaked, then it might cause you like any hacker can get access to your S3 bucket, which is not good. So I have already created a video on how to connect your backend. Like I have used Node.js to upload an image to your S3 bucket. So first of all, do follow that video, because I won't be connecting my Flutter app directly to S3 bucket. I will be connecting it to Node.js and sending file to my Node.js app, and then the Node.js will upload S3 image to S3 bucket and give us back the image URL, and we will display that image inside our image view. So yeah, first of all I will show you the output. Like this will work on both Android and iOS. And like if you know me, like I really like writing native code, but don't worry, in this video we won't be writing any native code. Everything will be Dart, and we will be using this popular third-party library, so that this tutorial does not go out of date immediately. So here you can see I have one button, pick image. If I click on it, it will ask you for permissions of image photo library. I have already granted it. And if I pick any one of this image, what it will do is that it will connect to our Node.js application, and it will send that image to our server and AWS bucket, upload it to AWS bucket, and then it will give us the image URL back to us. And here you can see I am displaying that inside an image view. So yeah, let's get started. Also in the description I will put a link to my Node.js video, so if you are interested you can watch that. So as usual I have created my Flutter application. Next, inside pubspec.yaml I have added this HTTP library. I need this image picker, because for picking image I also need this HTTP parser, because we need something called media type. And I have also included this path dependency, because I need the extension for our particular image which we have selected. Next, go to Android app src. First go to this build.gradle over here, and make sure you are using Kotlin version 1.8.20. Even if you are using older version it might work, but it's better to be on the latest. And inside Android manifest.xml, add this internet permission over here. And given that I am connecting to my local host, I have not deployed my Node.js application to a server, real server like AWS or Google Cloud. I am still using my local host local IP address. That's why I had to add this over here as well. Uses clear traffic, otherwise your app won't work, and Android app will block any insecure HTTP REST endpoints. That's why you have to add this. Next, for iOS, go to info.plist. And also for iOS you will have to open your terminal, cd to your iOS directory and run pod install. And also you will have to add this thing, for because again same thing, like we are connected to HTTP and not HTTPS, so we have to allow this. And if you are connected to HTTPS you don't have to write this. And you also have to add this, because we need the photo library usage description permission to access the photo library. So once that is done, make sure you run pod install as well. Next, inside main.dart, now this part is simple. So here I have taken one image URL variable, so we will get this image URL once we have successfully uploaded an image to S3 bucket. Then here I have initialized our image picker dependency, and we can ignore this for now. And inside over here I have just taken a text button, and if the image URL is not empty, then I'm just displaying an image.network widget. If not, I'm just displaying size box. Okay, now if you come over here, this method is called on the buttons click. So we are first picking the image from gallery. Once we get the file, we get the file path from it, and then we do http multipart request, http.multipart. Now this is my local IP address, so don't use this, otherwise it won't work for you. I am running my Node.js application on a terminal as well, that's why. And this is our endpoint, entire endpoint, and it is a post request. and here is the media type which I was talking about. That's why we require the HTTP parser. Also make sure you add this HTTP parser manually, as well as this HTTP. By I don't know why, but the IntelliSense for it does not work out. We are not like I was not able to add it automatically, that import. That's why I have to add it manually. Next, so if you see my Node.js video, the key is file, and for it we are appending a file, actual file. So that's why I have written file over here. But in case if you have different key name for your REST API endpoint, then change it over here, and we are adding it to our request.files, and then we are sending our request, from which we will get a response, and from that response we are getting the stream 2 bytes, which gets converted to response byte array. Then we are decoding our response, and if you remember, like my output contain a JSON object with download URL as the key. That's what I'm doing over here, and just setting it to image URL. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.